Today on the show, we are talking movies with Mr. Todd Summers, and we are talking events downtown, all over happening because it's almost fall. August, September is happening.
You count on summer happening all year, and when it gets here, you get depressed right away. There is still tons of summer left.
Oh.
All that and more right here on
Talk 365 TV. Here we go.
And welcome back to Talk 365. Have you heard of color blindness? Yeah, of course you have. That's not an uncommon thing.
Yes.
I
Explain.
have wrinkle blindness. I put this shirt on. I got it out of a package. So,
This is out of control.
So
no
I have
human wears this. This is a tripism. You went to a meeting like this.
I did, but Katie and Mark from Level Crossing Brewery, we had a lunch there with my friend from the Grizzlies, which is the professional hockey team that plays out of the Maverick Center. And I looked at this shirt, and I was going to put it in the shower.
What went through your mind?
I couldn't see any wrinkles.
You don't see wrinkles.
I could not. I swear I have wrinkle blindness. I think I have this, because,
Like you don't see this? Are you auditioning for Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
No!
Is Ashton here? Am I being punked?
No. But I literally, and I'm cognizant of not having wrinkles in pants, but when it comes to new shirt.
Wait, you'll iron your pants?
No.
This?
But I get pants that you pull right out of the dryer and hang them up immediately.
Okay, got it.
And then, wrinkle resistant.
But you just pull this right out of the package and you think that that's fine. You tried to pull this off with Vita at a wedding and she gave you a hard time.
So admittedly, this didn't work out as well because I got so much crap.
In trouble?
And then I came up here and I said...
You put it on and we said no.
No. But you have a steamer here or you would have ironed it.
I have the Downy wrinkle release. We love it. But tell me about your new place. Are you all moved in? Are you happy?
Your sister came in. So Holly's
know.
sister Tony is off getting married this week in Italy. And I hate when
So
guys make the rest of us look bad. There are some guys... How about
You
guys...
have a pretty good party being planned for you right now.
No, it's going to be great. But guys who literally take women to Italy to get married...
I never know where she is. I never call her because I know she's either in Hawaii, somewhere cool in California, or she's in Italy or Paris. Why would she be home?
You know what's great, though? When you have a woman who's kind of a pain in the butt like Vita is.
Vita, I love you.
So we go out with other couples, and she finds out that guys are all a pain.
Oh, so it's good for you to mingle,
yes,
to socialize.
Exactly. Because she thinks that men are an elevated species, and we're not.
No.
All men are the same. Some are better than others,
Andy's
but
pretty awesome. But
when it comes to dirt, men do not see dirt until
when you clean.
You guys see it in a molecular form. We see it in a boulder
it's
form.
the size of that. That's the dirt.
Yeah.
That's the wrinkle. It's right there. It's huge and giant, and you cleaned all the way around it, and then you just left that.
Yeah, that's how guys are.
No! Yes, but it's so annoying. It's out of control.
And we need to what are we going to talk about when we get back?
I don't even know, but
I'm
that
gonna
shirt
lose
has
this
to
shirt.
go, so
Okay.
we'll be right back right after this.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU. Then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-613-8965. That's 1-800-613-8965.
Talk 365 TV is proud to present our News You Can Use segment.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Holly Love, and that is Trip Mitchell. And if you missed the first segment, the reason he is allowed to wear this is your button down was unacceptable. You'll have to check that out on YouTube. But now explain this. I feel like we're having like wardrobe show and tell for you today.
So the St. Louis Blues have been around for 52 years. They are an NHL team. They are beloved by everyone in
That
kind of
whole
the Midwest.
area.
Never won a championship. On January 3rd, they were in last place in the NHL. 31st, I think, out of 31 teams, or 30th out of 30.
Okay.
Last place. Bunch of their players go watch the Philadelphia Eagles play. They're got a road game the next night against the Philadelphia hockey team, the Flyers. They go watch a football game. They amble into a bar. Never had any idea they're going to go to a bar after the game. And the bar is playing the song Gloria, the 80s anthem.
Gloria, Gloria, blah, 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 remember, Gloria. That song.
Laura Branigan did it, but she used
Way better.
words. And yes, and Sylvia now has gone deaf.
Yeah.
So that song.
I didn't do the high-pitched part. I'll do that later.
So the song became the anthem for the team. They had a rookie goaltender, Jordan Binnington, come in, and they took off. It's a miracle. They had.
Why? Like it just like ignited them or
But
united them?
the song and the goalie and
Gloria!
oh.
It's going to be my next karaoke song. I
So
love it.
Gloria took off. The team went crazy. Somehow they got in the playoffs. 2 overtimes against Dallas, an improbable goal. They overcame a ton in the third round against San Jose, including some illegal stuff by San Jose. They go to play Boston in the championships. Boston is a huge favorite. They've been in the finals 3 times and lost every game. So somehow they win a game, and what happened is they go into overtime. And the coach is going to the bathroom next to one of the players who's a marginal player, and they're doing their business, and the player goes, "I'm going to win this," and the coach just laughs at him, and the player won it.
Oh, I just got chills. I
So-
love it when that happens. Like Babe
So-
Ruth point.
The St. Louis Blues won the Stanley Cup, and this shirt is
Wow.
the Stanley Cup is the most. And so we'll
Oh, I
show some
know. It
pictures.
is
The
very
Stanley
it's
Cup
a huge
is
deal.
the biggest trophy in all of sports, and
Most coveted, right?
each player gets it for a day. And one of the players who actually grew up in St. Louis, Pat Maroon, had cereal out of it in the morning with his kids. They cook it.
Cute.
It is wonderful.
It's a whole thing, tradition. So now is the lady who sang that epic anthem still around?
She is not. Laura Branigan passed away, but her estate has seen. This has been a revitalization.
All of her relatives are super happy about this find
Oh.
and this rebirth of
Yes,
Gloria.
I think a lot of her nieces and nephews are going to go to a nicer college.
What I'm visualizing is the next amazing sports movie. Like that is in works right now as we speak. You know that, right?
This is amazing. It is.
That is super, super fun. Okay, well, also what's amazing, I know I'm a little bit of a Debbie Downer when it comes to the fall, even though I love the fall in Utah because it is absolutely beautiful here. We were going to talk a little bit about some events coming up in August and September at the Gateway. So I got to go and watch our girl Sylvia. Have you seen the pictures on Facebook of Sylvia when
Yes.
she's doing her performances?
Yep.
So pretty in her red costume. Oh my goodness. And the dances were amazing. They had the Peruvian Festival at the Gateway, and they're doing this more and more and more. And I didn't realize how much is happening at the Gateway. They just always have fun, free things. They shut down the streets. They had food trucks everywhere, and it was super, super fun. But coming up, there is more fun to be had. So on Mondays in August, you can bring your kids down to the Gateway to the planetarium, and they do free activities on a Monday. Goga, if you wanted to do yoga with goats, is happening in August.
Wait. Yoga with goats?
Have you never heard of that? I don't really understand, to be honest, but it's something about the weight and the goats. And anyway, you do yoga. So all of this is online. And then they do free movies. And since we're talking movies, they play some really fun ones on the plaza there at the Gateway. They do cool ones like Goonies, I think they did. September's more adult. We get a little more up there because we got Thirsty Thursday, which is a wine tasting night. And it's at the coffee shop there, La Barba. And let's see, the Festia Italiana. Why am I singing so much today? I have no idea.
By the
But
way,
that is
was
happening.
possibly the worst Italian accent.
You know the Italian song? No one? Okay. Anyway, last year it had 20,000 people attending. It is fast growing little event happening again this year
So
in
it's
September.
kind of like the Greeks. It's getting very possible.
It's getting very popular. Lots of Italian food, lots of Italian goods, lots of Italian cars.
Have you ever been in a Ferrari?
I've driven one in a movie on film. It was terrifying.
Do you have that video? We should put that up.
I'll see if I can find it. I think it's on Vimeo. We'll see what we can do.
Oh my God,
It was really loud. It's kind of scary. Okay, we'll be talking more movies coming up. Did you want to add to an event when we come back? You wanted to talk
Snowbird
Snowbird.
Oktoberfest. Always go up. You'll have a great time.
We love that so much.
Yep.
So we'll be talking movies when we get back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
We are the dreamers
We changed the world.
because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-613-8965. That's 1-800-613-8965.
Talk 365 TV's Talking Movies, now with Holly Love and Todd Summers. As we do, we're going to talk a little movies with two people who are good on them, and that's you and Todd.
We think so.
But I did not get subjected to go and see The Lion King last weekend.
Why
and that
would
was,
you say subjected?
It-
I can't wait to go.
The reviews are horrible.
No. Are they really?
Yeah,
Who says it's horrible?
smart reviewers. But so here is my bargain that I make with Vita.
Okay.
I don't drag her to see documentaries, which I love.
Okay.
She doesn't drag me to see horrible movies, which I hate.
Like The Lion King? Well, maybe Vita and I can just go to The Lion King.
She's already gone.
Oh.
She
well,
loved
I
it.
really wanted to go. I think it looks really good. Maybe Sylvia and I will go to The Lion King.
One of the reviews I read was that it was so unexpected the first time out, and it's almost like when something is so great and you don't expect it, and then there's a sequel. Mm-hmm. It can never be that good. And that was one of the reviewers. And I guess Lion King, the first one, I didn't see it. Just was no one saw it coming.
Like I would say my generation, like this was like it was a big thing. Like I don't know. I just grew up.
Your generation?
And younger.
How old
but
were you when you saw
I don't know, but I know Seth Rogen is my age-ish, and he talked about how experiencing it behind the scenes in this way was so amazing and blah, blah, blah. And so it was impactful for mine and the ones that came after me, and we loved it. But this trailer made me cry with the little cat in the face, and he sneezed, and I'm going to go see it. And stick around because Todd and I are about to tell you what to go see in theaters, what to watch again, and what to watch party right now on Talking Movies. Here you go. Ooh, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What movie did he say white man overbite?
Harry Loves Sally.
Yep. Hey everybody, I'm Holly Love.
I'm Todd Summers.
And you are watching our Talking Movies segment right here on Talk 365 TV. We're talking movies in August, and that was a little trivia for you. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite movies to quote.
I
It's
love
like
that
a
movie.
family classic. Talk about a watch again. That is
It's a classic.
So if you've not joined us before for our Talking Movies, we're going to tell you what to watch in theaters, what to watch again, and what to watch party. Now, Todd and I, just quick disclaimer, we're not critics, but we're big fans. We love the movies.
Movie lovers.
And, we just have good opinions.
I think so.
I think so, too. Okay, you're going to tell me movies in August.
Well, movies in August. August is generally known as what they call in Hollywood a dump month. And what that means is that they release movies that don't have big expectations. And so they'll just kind of clean out the movies that they had under contract that they need to get out there. And, I think that's good, though, because that means we're not going to have any stupid superhero movies. I get tired of those.
You did say stupid, but you did see the Spider-Man.
I did, and I liked it. It was fun, but I get tired of them. So I've got some movies that I want to talk about coming out in August that I think will be pretty good.
Cool. Let's hear him.
Well, my first one is Brian Banks.
Okay.
It's a story of a young kid growing up in L.A. area. I believe it's L.A., but he's committed to USC, one of the best college football programs in the world.
Okay.
But he gets in a little bit of a trouble, or is accused of committing a crime that he didn't really do. So he gets in trouble, and then he has to kind of fight his way back to live out his lifelong dream of playing in the NFL. It stars Aldous Hodge, who is an up-and-coming actor. He's really good. And Greg Kinnear is in it. Do you remember him?
Oh, yep. Sundance.
I love Greg Kinnear, yeah.
Did you drive him when we were doing
I did
Sundance?
not,
And he came in? He was so cute.
Yeah. So there's that one. There's the Peanut Butter Falcon.
That sounds like something you order, like a bar drink maybe, or an ice cream that's
right.
obscure.
This comes out on August 9th, starring Shia LaBeouf, Dakota Johnson.
Interesting cast. Shia LaBeouf
Yeah.
and Dakota Johnson from it's a
50
book,
Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
But it's the story of a young kid with Down syndrome that wants to be a wrestler.
Oh.
So he runs away from where he's living, his assisted living place, and he meets up with Shia LaBeouf, who kind of plays a darker character. They form this team, and comedy and hilarity ensue. I think it sounds really fun. And, I think Shia LaBeouf, for all of his faults and weaknesses, is a great actor.
He really is.
So I'm kind of excited to see this one.
I cannot disagree with you there. Okay, so good watches in theaters.
Yeah.
I really just went for the obvious Hobbs and Shaw with the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's so cute. How
he
do
is.
you not love Dwayne "The Rock"
I
Johnson?
think that's the thing about him is he makes so many movies. He makes about 5 movies each year.
He's one of the busiest men in Hollywood, they
Yeah.
say. One of the hardest working
Right.
men in Hollywood, and one of the nicest.
And one of the
he
nicest.
is just known across the board
Yeah.
for having a huge heart and just working super, super hard. But this movie, they spent $200 million on this
Holy
film.
cow.
Like, they're not messing around for an August film.
Wow.
So I think when I think of what to watch in theaters, you want to watch one that's like epic, right? With, crazy scenes like this. They went all out.
Yeah.
We were like, wow. I mean, there's one point he's holding a helicopter with chains, and I mean, it's
Right.
intense. And so we've got in this whole film, let me tell you who's in it, because it's not just Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson,
Right.
even though I love him. Another one, Jason Statham.
I can do a real mediocre Jason
Do it, because
Statham.
I love him.
Do you know who I am?
No, Jason Statham?
Yeah, that's...
He's so hot, man.
He makes bald men
Hot.
proud.
He does.
Good-looking fella.
He is hot, and he just is tough
Yeah.
and sexy, and ooh. And so Helen Mirren is in this, as well as Vanessa Kirby. Do you know who she is?
I don't.
So she was the blonde villain in Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
really pretty British.
Yes.
And she's pretty bad A in this.
Yeah.
And she
I do like her.
plays Jason's character Shaw's sister who's in trouble. Then Helen Mirren, the mom, comes in. They end up back in with the Rock's family, and it just looks like a really good time.
I'm
probably won't
kind
have
of
to think a
getting
lot.
excited
It's
to
probably
see it,
not
yeah.
a think piece
Right.
really so much, but more of a just hang out with some really good popcorn and probably a Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Okay, so now moving along to what to watch again. Now this category is, we've got Netflix, we've got Hulu, we've got Google Play, we've got Amazon. There's so many places you can go online, digital stores where you can find a movie that you want to see again and watch it again for either very cheap or your subscription fees. So what'd you bring?
My first one is The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey, Matthew Broderick. I think it's a better movie than what people gave it credit for. It's dark, it's funny, and I think Jim Carrey is at his all-time best in that. Great movie.
That is a good one. Okay, so what was I going to say? Oh, Toddy.
Oh.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Netflix, so it's a freebie I'm throwing out to you. Most people have seen it, but if by chance you haven't, I mean, it did come out in '94. We're talking Quentin Tarantino. He won Best Screenplay with Roger Avery. He won an Oscar, a Golden Globe. One of my favorites is John Travolta, though, in this movie.
This movie put John Travolta back on the map.
And it's like, where did he go? I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was like this new John Travolta came out, and I still love him.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson is in this movie, Uma Thurman. I mean, that is an all-star cast. They all bring their game. I love
So
it.
here's something for you. In that movie, the woman that plays the Marilyn Monroe lookalike at the restaurant, I've met her. And her parents lived in Bountiful for a while.
At Jack Rabbit Slim's, the
Yeah,
dance-off,
yeah.
the famous
Yeah.
twist.
I met her. She's really a nice lady.
Okay, well, so yeah, you can rent that on any of your digital platforms, and that's my watch again. Now,
Yeah. Ready?
watch party.
The watch party. So this is when you can either invite friends over or you just dive into a binge all
Binge a
by
little.
yourself. So mine is the Austin Powers trilogy.
Ooh.
You know, from 1997, International Man of Mystery, that was the first one. Followed by The Spy Who Shagged Me from 99 and Goldmember from 2002.
I think
Right. The
One?
details of my life are inconsequential.
$1 million.
That's it, yeah.
That's like the best. And then they're like,
He actually became my favorite out of that whole series. The
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil did. Give him
that's
a try.
a good summer laugh.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I have two. The first one is Songland. So when it first came out, I was sort of like, oh no, not another one, because there's so many like reality talent shows, even though I love them.
Oh, I do know which one you're talking about. It's
Songwriters.
about the writers. Yeah, okay.
So this is undiscovered songwriters who get to pitch their original songs to amazing stars and an amazing list of producers, and then one of them gets picked. There's one on there with Alec Black, who is a performer, and he's there with David Lynch from the Fast and the Furious, this
okay.
Hobbs and Shaw film. They pick one of the main songs from it. So
okay.
I won't
Wow.
spoiler alert it, but basically you can get it on iTunes. And it actually, one of the songs that was picked up by the Jonas Brothers was #2 within 2 days on iTunes, only second to Taylor Swift's Calm Down, which I was just playing for
You
you.
were just playing for me, and you like that song quite a bit.
Oh, I love the Tay Swift. So one more what to watch again would be Glow on Netflix. Season 3 is coming out, and the reason I have to give it a shout out is my friend Brittany Young. I'm going to say friend, but I don't know if she'll remember me exactly.
She probably would.
Maybe. We have the same manager in LA, and I took classes with her when she was first starting out right before I came back to Utah to start the show. So it was, maybe 9 months or something like that we were hanging a bit. And then all of a sudden I saw her explode. She's been in a bunch of series, and she's super cool. And that series, Allison Brie is in that series, and it is the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. If you haven't watched it and you want a little history on how that all happened, it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's a good watch. All right, to recap, Todd's recommendations for watch in theaters.
Brian Banks, which comes out on August 9th, and The Peanut Butter Falcon also comes out on August 9th.
Not an ice cream flavor.
Not an ice cream
No.
flavor. Great movie.
Mine is Hobbs and Shaw. It's part of the Fast and the Furious franchise. I recommend go see that in theaters. It's going to be a loud, rumbly good time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what about watch again, Toddy?
Watch again, I recommend The Cable Guy. And you had
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yep.
1994-95 classic. Watch Party. Todd's Watch Party.
My watch party, the Austin Powers trilogy.
Mine would be Songland or Glow. Season 3 is coming out in August. You can check that out on Netflix.
Hey, if you have favorite movies, please send them in to us.
Send it to our Facebook page, Talk365 TV. We would love to share what you're watch partying, what you're watching in theaters, and what you're watching again.
Yeah, that'd be
And
fun.
watch our Facebook page too, because we will be doing some giveaways. Todd and I have some movie tickets. We have some fun little trinkets from our stints going back and forth in Hollywood. We'll be giving away some fun stuff, so you're going to want to watch our page there. Instagram, all the places you can find Talk365. And we'll be back again next month. A lot of really fun shows coming down the pipeline, of course, for fall. So we're excited for that.
Yeah.
Todd, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. A handshake? Official?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll hug you later.
Oh, good. Don't go anywhere, because Talk365 TV will be right back right after this.
We are the dreamers.
We changed the world.
Because we don't give up.
IU can help you live your dream.
IU is an online college, so your campus is wherever you want it to be.
Take classes when you want to take classes.
You receive the tools you need at no extra cost.
Even a brand new laptop and tablet to use in school.
Call IU, then tell them your dream.
Call 1-800-613-8965. That's 1-800-613-8965.
Brain Rehab Clinic is proud to announce that they're the first clinic in Utah to have on site the GyroStem. And welcome back to Talk 365. Thanks to our good friend Todd, who really is a pretty smart guy when it comes to movies.
I love it. It's so fun.
I remember seeing Pulp Fiction in a theater.
Okay.
The first time, and that is one of those movies that, unless you saw his previous movies, Quentin Tarantino's previous movie.
Yep. Is it Reservoir Dog?
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You
don't know what is going on. You're like, what is happening? It was like life-changing. See, now this is that same example with a movie. It doesn't matter what era you're in, as long as you're adult-ish. That was like a change in the dynamic of media and movies and consuming. Like, things changed after Pulp Fiction, wouldn't you say?
Quentin Tarantino is amazing. And you know what was funny is McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy. She did a movie called The Spy. I mean, she is a genius when she does comedy.
The one with Sandra Bullock? I love all Melissa McCarthy movies.
This thing is amazing.
I love that you love it and you don't know the name of it.
So with the Spy movie with Melissa McCarthy, so we're driving home and Vita hit a pothole the size of, let's say, a small Latin American country. We went out to lunch with her niece, Grace, who's 17 years old, lived in Germany, and I said a bad word and she yelled at me. So we go home and watch Spy, and it's one of those rare R-rated comedies, because most comedies are PG-13 because you don't want to lose the kids.
Sure.
So that word that I uttered was maybe 50 times during the movie.
Oh.
And I had to laugh.
Was it Fudge Pop?
That's exactly what it was. And it is a great movie. Melissa, she is
amazing. I love her. And you know, her husband directs a lot of the films she does. They're a super cool team.
He was in a cameo in there, and Vita pointed out who that was. But fun show today.
Before we go, I know it's been a super fun show. I feel like we've just gone on a whole circle of adventures between your shirt and the cups and my singing. Okay, what would you say watch again? I'm always interested in what you're watching on Netflix.
You mentioned Glow, which is a great, season 3 is coming. By the way, we did Stranger Thing in 4 days. We were very relaxed.
Ooh.
It opened up on 4th of July, and it took us actually 5 days to watch all 8 episodes. Not as good as season 2 or 1, but still pretty great.
So the girls are binging Stranger Things. I think they're almost 2, 3. Andy and I are too scared to watch it.
Okay, well, it is a scary. Hey, what are we going to do next week?
Next week, we got more fun coming at you. You're going to want to stick around. And if you missed any of this and you want to find us, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. You can find us there, but definitely YouTube. Go look at Tripp's shirt and comment. Tell us what you think. Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks for watching.